What's going on, Graveyard? That's why I figured I'd start with that. Can you give me a sound check? I'm playing with the microphone, but I want to make sure that it's working. Yo, Smokes, can see the sea now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, seriously though, sound check, sound check. Loud and clear. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, we have paid our admission to MarineLand. We could get our little binocular thing on and go see way out in the ocean. Basically, I'm going to try and be somewhat discreet about this because I actually made the mistake of asking them if I could film, and one person didn't give a shit and the other person was talking about talking to management because YouTube influencer, blah, blah, and I'm like, I'm not a YouTube influencer. I said, how about this? Am I allowed to take pictures? They said, yeah. I said, cool, that's all I need to know, thanks. And I actually got in for half price because this place is closing in about a half an hour. So we're just going to take a quick tour. And we don't, unfortunately, we don't get to see any of the shows or the feedings or anything like that. But, oh, there was actually a history. I didn't realize these signs are the history of MarineLand. Whoops. The ocean's better than history of MarineLand signs. Please do not climb on rocks. I should button my shirt up, but I'll be alright. Alright, we got some people coming up, so I'm going to try not to film them. Sea to shore aquarium pickup. I don't know what that means, but here's a viewing thing, it looks like, maybe. It's a tank full of water. I don't see any dolphins. We may have missed everything. That's absolutely ludicrous. So there's like no even viewing area other than right here where all of these people are, I guess. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's lame. Yeah, how strange. Yeah. Yeah, we should have gone to the alligator park. This is not at all what I was thinking of. This is stupid. Sorry, y'all, that was a waste of $10. At least I didn't pay 20. But yeah, there's dolphins in there. And I guess they're feeding them. Wow, what a letdown. What did you say, Sophia? Not top chat, all chat. Yo, scenic. Want to stop by while standing in Black Friday line. I'm sorry. Makes you want to go. Yeah, we're better off just looking at the Larry letdown. Yeah. We're better off just looking at the ocean. Let's see if we get anything better down here. Not really. Let's see. Nope. Oh well. We tried. Super lame-o. Super duper lame-o. Super duper lame-o. So yeah, there used to be like a lot different. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know. I must have missed something. Oh, there's some dolphins. What do you do? I can see more dolphins in the St. Johns River.
Have a great day. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was a complete waste of $10. Luckily, it was only $10. If it was anything more than that, I would ask for my money back. Yeah, I remember there being a lot more of a tour type situation with animals and tanks, kind of like an aquatic zoo type situation, which is exactly what Sophia did not want to see. So there's that at least. And the ocean is beautiful, so there's that. But super lame. Like, why did I just give you $10? But I'm glad to help MarineLand continue and survive. So we'll just leave it at that. Whoop whoop, hope y'all are doing well. I can just barely see the screen because of the glare, but we'll catch up in just a moment. We'll go this direction and see if there's something in the other direction. Because I did take a left and there was a right option. There's the moon. I don't know if y'all can see it. It would be in that general vicinity. Please do not climb on rocks. It's a pretty cool rock though. I could see why somebody would be tempted to climb on it. Submarine Hill. That's like, doesn't make any sense at all, but whatever. A submarine hill. I guess it'd just be a hill that was underwater. But in reality, it's probably just a pile of dirt. Yeah, okay. Wow, turtle talk. Turtle talk. Interesting. Okay, we went up the hill. And there's the ocean still. Aha, Steve. No blow-ups today. Are y'all already back on? Y'all are already on blow-up dolls? Jeez. Can't leave you guys alone for a second. Well, today has been a very fun... Let's go there. Today has been a good day as far as our interactions, and it's been fun in that way. But it has also been a day of progressive letdowns, as many of the things that we wanted to do did not work out. That guy just went around a fence. I don't think he was supposed to go around. Hey, I went behind the fence. Come with me. Take the law. It'll be great, they said. Tortoise talk. Oh, maybe we can find a tortoise. They're locked up in their little house, probably. That's... yeah. Okay. Once again, everything has fences. Do not enter. Turtle talk, 1 o'clock. Are there sea turtles? Oh, there must be a sea turtle in here. Oh, there is. He swam away though. Maybe he'll come back. He went into the depths. Oh, here he is. Taco Barako, which I guess means turtle in Hindi. I think he's hanging out at the window down. Nope, here he comes. Hi! Say hi, turtle. Hi, turtle. Oh, stupid humans. Yep. I feel you, Sophia. I can't even see the chat, but I feel you. Anyhow, what else do we got? Shark and Ray talk and feed. So maybe there's a shark in there. Just stick your hand in and see. Sharky? I am not sure what he just said, but there is definitely a turtle here. Hi, turtle. Hi. You're going away. Come back. Turtle, turtle, turtle. He just swims around in circles all day. That's pretty fucking lame. Yep. I guess I should check the chat. Yeah. Yep. I hear you. I feel you, and I totally agree. But on the same token, it's here regardless, and there's nothing I can do about it. So if I can enjoy it, that could be entertaining. Theoretically, there's a shark in here, but I don't think you're going to be able to... Oh, no. There's no shark in there. This is an empty tank. It is sharkless. This is, again, the lamest $10, $10, whatever this is, tour ever. This is funny. What's in here? There must be something in here. Yeah, it's empty. Oops. Oh yeah, there's a little rays. They're cool. They're graceful. But I can't pet them right now. $10 to nothing. Yeah. This is our $10 right here. We're just going to hang out and enjoy these guys while they cruise around, swimming in circles. What do you guys do? We swim in circles. Usually counterclockwise, but sometimes we go clockwise, just in case we want a thrill. And around in circles. That's what we do, swimming in circles. They really are, whatever I said earlier. Gracious is not the word that I was looking for. You Rays get the elbow for Irwin. Well, you know, I'm pretty confident that Steve Irwin knew exactly what he was getting into with everything that he did. I guess I may as well turn this way because there's nothing else. Yeah, you just came from here. Turtle, 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 we can't see the turtle. Turtle. Tortoise talk, do not climb, do not enter. So how do I get out? There is no escape. You live here now. I am now part of MarineLand. That's exciting. Red-footed tortoise, locked in a box, if he's there at all. Wow, that's sad. This place used to be really cool when I was a kid. Now it's just a sad, sad thing. Sad, sad, sad. Staff only. So how did she get in there? Oh, she just walked in there. Weird. Now I'm kind of confused. Oh, I see what we did. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to put the camera down just so they're not trying to charge me or anything. We'll be back. I paid $10 to see somebody's saltwater aquarium. Spiffy Boots there. For $10, you too can come look at this aquarium. It's exciting. What? What are you looking at? He's like, I want to be on a movie too. Ooh, movies? Okay, I could be on the movies. I like the movies. And we got some Michael Jackson in the background. Boom, 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 boom. That'll get me a copyright strike just to totally round it out. Hi again. What are you saying? I would like to munch on some coral, please. Do you have any coral? Look at my teeth. Wow. These teeth are magnificent. Anywho. Pretty fucking lame. Ba-da-ba-ba. Wow, that was fun, huh? $10 worth of joy. Look, I can be an octopus. A schmoctopus. Never mind. Never mind. What the heck is this? Hurricane simulator? No thanks, I live in Florida. What? Learn to tie a knot. Oh, wow, that's worth $10. Flying turtles. Flying turtles are forever young. Private programming session. Huh. Okay. Manta ray. So they take a manta ray out and they throw them in there and they're like, here, you can touch them now. Hey, Schmoke. Hey, Pilato. Welcome in, my friend. I don't even know what to tell you about right now and what we're doing today. This is, I think, the second stream of the day. Oh, here's some water filtration and salination plant. That's exciting. We went to go back to the car show. What's up, Alaska? Sterling, you'll be home in an hour or so. Good, excellent. We went to go back to the car show this morning, and it was absolutely ridiculous. And so I made an executive decision and said, I'm not going back to the car show today. And so instead, we went and visited a couple parks. We've seen a couple different views of the ocean, of the Atlantic Ocean. And now we just went to MarineLand. And it's a little different than it was 40 years ago, or 30. Well, how old am I? Let's see here. Last time I was here, I would have been in elementary school, so it would have been 40 years ago. That's ridiculous. You like that, don't you? It's the double schwa. The double schwa is in full action. We got the schwa schwa. So anyway, it was actually something. I was just talking. I wasn't reading the chat. It's at SeaWorld. It is MarineLand, and it is super lame-o now, unfortunately. Thankfully, I only paid $10, but it was kind of sad. Again, growing up, we would come out here with school and stuff, and I remember it being cool and neat and fun, but it's lost a lot of funding. It's been closed due to hurricanes. It's been through a lot, and it's not really very entertaining anymore. Now, that being said, I was late, and we didn't really get here until almost closing time. Sorry, I'm just setting the tripod back up. Oh, God. Oh, my God, guys, you're upside down. What are you doing upside down? Why are you upside down? No, it's all messed up now, guys. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Okay, trying again. 3, 2, head it back the other way. 1 more rotation. Okay. So, long story short, we did not go to the car show. Instead, we've been driving up and down A1A, basically, via 95. I need to see the chat. Good to see you, Sterling. I'm glad you're going to get some downtime finally. I have not been. Whoa. She could be good for someone with kids, especially if they're there early in the day to see the talks and tour. Yeah, absolutely. But even then, I would still say that it's not what it used to be by any way, shape, or form. I'm trying not to block the camera and yet scroll the chat. Pilato, Sucker Arms. You guys made me ink. Wow, I'm definitely going to have to go back through this chat. Those fish actually have a beak. ADHD and maximum beast mode. Wow, what happened? Henry Dorley Zoo is way closer, and we haven't. Yeah, again, that's. I mean, SeaWorld is kind of a shitty place, but on the same token, you know, I'd much more recommend that than what I just experienced here. But I did not research it at all, and I don't know what the tours are, but I mean, we just walked through this whole place, and there is one feeding area for dolphins and a tank with a turtle in it that looks miserable, and another tank with like 5 or 6 manta rays. And I think that was it, wasn't it, guys? Where is MarineLand? MarineLand is in St. Augustine, Florida. Oh, sorry. Now it's hot. But this place closes in 15 minutes, so they were already pretty much wrapping up. And like I said, not a whole lot going on anyway. I think this is actually more of a research and rehabilitation place, more scientific kind of place than a tourist trap as it used to be. Because there used to be, you know, dolphins jumping through hoops and all that kind of crap. Little turtle. Monticello has a fast track go-karts that do 80. It costs around 60. You ever been there? No, Monticello. Not sure where Monticello is. I have that same tripod. Love-hate relationship. Oh, it's just the top is worn out, so it flopped over. Man, it's actually hot now. It was cold this morning, which is how it works in Florida. Booga. Let's turn that back around that way. Dolphin training demonstration earlier in the day. Yeah. Gotta run. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for coming in, Pilato. See you, Schmoke. I wish the chat stay on the damn screen and horizontal. Anyway, yeah, cracking on with stuff. Work now, big day. Right on, Alex. Have a good day. Um, so yeah. So what was next? The alligator farm, maybe? Is the alligator farm also on A1A, Jen? My navigatress? um, although I don't think my battery is going to really last for that because all I got was a half a charge. But a half a charge should get me an hour and a half. And we weren't there but, what, 20 minutes? Yay, alligators! Um, I can't see around that tree. Hopefully we're good. Let's go. We're going to go in this direction. And we're going to get into, yes, A1A, 25 minutes away, $36. How late are they open, ma'am, if you don't mind me asking? You know what? I'm going to have to think about this. Also, I'm going to have to get back on the road instead of off the road. Y'all ever eat fried gator? Yes, that was what we were joking about doing, was going to the alligator farm and then eating gator tail afterwards. MarineLand field station. That's weird. That used to be a gate gas station. Okay. That was weird. So yeah, I'm actually at this point driving away from my house again. Closes 5 p.m. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do what I said earlier. We're going to do a separate trip and come down here to St. Augustine and hang out for the weekend. Because that way, instead of rolling into another place right at closing time, we could actually enjoy it and take the full tour. Oh, that's supposed to be braced against the window so it doesn't shake like that, but it's shaking. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the shake. Hopefully the motion, whatever, is helping. Oh, we're up to 50 now. So at this point, we're just going to cruise and hopefully eventually find a way back to 95 easily, which is pretty much, I already know the answer to that too. It's going to be where the alligator farm is. Or turn around. You can pass me, that's fine. Just do it now because the left lane ends. But we will cruise around here a little bit, and I think we should end up in St. Augustine downtown, if I'm correct. Yeah, I've completely lost my sense of direction at this point. Yep, not even going to try and say where I am. Happy is your channel. The resin? No. Old A1A. So if I could find Palm Valley Road, that'd be all right, but I think I just passed that a little while ago too, so I think we're way past Palm Valley now that I think about it. Yeah, it's been so long since I've been out here. Settle down, guys. Sit right. Put your seatbelt on. Hold on. Oh no, LOL. That's not me. That's well, the one that's usually in my chat is Amy, and I don't remember her channel name. Resonating Art by, or something like that. Washington Oaks Park. There's another state park. Nature, cooking, and talking. Dog grooming. Batman maintenance. But the sofa sessions, what I call the floor sessions, that's the best part. Resonating Art by Amy, yes. And if you're into those, there's a whole, her community is huge. There's a whole bunch of those people too. They make some amazing stuff. I mean, to be honest and blunt, I see that stuff in the thrift stores and pass right over it without really giving it a good look. But watching them actually make it and seeing all the designs that they come up with, it's really cool actually. And I'm driving away from my house, but that's okay. It's only 3 o'clock. And I don't have to be home at any time. There's a car, maybe a Triumph. Or oh no, it's a Mini. Mini. It's a real old school Mini. An actual Mini. Not a Beamer Mini. Oh, there's the Driftwood Gallery. Oh, okay. Okay. Things Landing. Palm Coast. Yeah, okay. Right. We're definitely going in the wrong direction, but that's okay. Oh, we're back up to 50. What kind of cooking? St. Augustine Beach Sculpture Garden off A1A going north. Is that what I just passed? I am going north? No. I'm going south, aren't I? If I'm going north, then I have completely lost my sense of direction. Planning to do biscuits and gravy soon, son. Villas and lodging. No, I'm just saying, for other attractions, if you're feeling like wandering. I think we're wandering. We are in the process of wandering. I don't really think I want a destination at this point. I think the alligator farm would have been our destination. But again, I'd hate to get out there and have them be closing too and not really be able to get a good tour. Now, like I said, my biggest issue is I haven't been down here to St. Augustine at all in ages. The last 2 times I've tried to come down here, well, I mean, I don't at all is not true. I've been to concerts at the St. Augustine Amphitheater, and I have been, there's a state park right next to that, so I've been there. But as far as like going downtown St. Augustine, going to the fort, and going to all the attractions and the oldest schoolhouse and all that stuff, I have not done that in ages. And the last time I tried to, a friend of mine and I came down here. Wow, that was beautiful. That was probably the sculpture place you were talking about. I was coming down here with a friend, and she got the call that the car that she was looking at was available and had not been sold to the other person that was looking at it. So after we ate lunch, instead of going to St. Augustine, we turned around and went and bought her car. And that was even 10 years ago. So it's been a long time since I've been to St. Augustine. Point being that I would enjoy actually coming down here and staying for a night or two and exploring. And maybe Schmoke's lives will become travel vlogs. Who knows? Car shows didn't work. To 95. Okay, we're just going to turn there because it says to 95. Don't. Thank you. Appreciate it. Camino del Mar. Speeding fines doubled. When workers present. What's the speed limit? I would have to know that in order to know. Oh, wow. Where are we? Sorry if I'm not actually reading the chat. I'm driving. I think that makes sense to everyone. Stop, 2, 3, go, 2, 3, stop, 2, 3, stop. You got a 4-way stop sign. Okay, my turn. I go now. Bye-bye. I have officially no idea where I am now. There's a big bright ball of fire in the sky, though. Watch out for that. That'll blind you. We're going over another bridge. Back over the other way. We've been going over lots of bridges back and forth over the same waterway. The Atlantic Intercoastal, or Matanzas River. I think we've crossed this, or tributaries of it, at least 4 times today. Oh wow, there's the Palm Coast Water Tower. Yeah, we drove in a big circle, guys. Yay, loads of fun, driving in circles. What the hell is this? No toll this direction. Okay. I almost got scared. I thought there was a damn checkpoint. That could, yeah, put a damper on things. Although I don't think I'd get anybody's attention right now. What's happening here? Palm Coast, Palm Harbor. Wow. Yep. Wow. Palm Coast Linear Park. But it's beautiful roads and a beautiful area. And then we'll hop back on the beautiful interstate and go back to my beautiful home. Hidden driveway. Nuh-uh. Oh, there it was. Did you see it? It was hidden. Colbert Lane. Old Stephen Colbert, man. That dang old man shoot, dude. Coastal rehab and sports medicine. Colbert Lane. Cold beer lane. Man, I'm going to have a cold beer when I get to the house. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drink tonight. Yes, I'm Welsh, so our biscuits are sweat, not savory. I think that meant sweet. You'll be like Heinz and ketchup. I can bull LOL. Car shows are awesome. Glad you went to the one in Daytona. Ooh, I want biscuits. Yeah, and I would have gone back today. I think you were there for the beginning. I know, Sophia. But the traffic was absolutely ridiculous, and I've been here enough times to know that if it was that ridiculous that early, that this is going to be a busy-ass show. And I do not like being asses to elbows in hundreds of thousands of people. When I go to the music festivals you hear me talk about, I know that park like the back of my hands. I know back trails. I can avoid the crowds and go to the shows I want to see and then make my way back to the campsite and hang out. Glad you didn't go back, to be honest. Well, the thing is that we didn't really see any show cars. We saw some cool cars, but the show cars weren't even there yet. And that's the sad part or whatever. Florida Park Drive. I thought we were going to 95. Y'all better not be taking me on another wild goose chase. It's 40. I know. That's why I'm going 40. I see a sign that says to 95. As in the direction of 95, not 295. Because 295 does a loop around Jacksonville. If you didn't know. And you probably didn't know. I don't know what lane I'm supposed to be in, but we're going to go here because there wouldn't be any cars in front of us. So we're in Palm Coast, I think, now. Which definitely means we were going in the wrong direction, but that's fine. It's not that far. Uh-oh, Carrie. I didn't even see Carrie in here, so I'm definitely behind again already. There's a link for something. 295. Keep going that direction. Okay. I want to check the chat while we're at a light. We have a beautiful snowstorm headed our way tonight. Well, cool. Hopefully it's actually beautiful. Never make your style of biscuit unless American style cookies count as biscuits. I'd like that. I enjoy cooking. If you're headed west, an exit probably on right. My channel, Schmoke. Thank you for sharing. If anybody else needs, Sophia can share all of your channels. She has my permission to, and if you would like to have them shared, let her know, please. As I obviously cannot do that while I'm driving, I can barely even see the chat. I've been an active listener. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. I'm absolutely amazed that I've been streaming all day today, considering all I've been doing is driving around in circles trying to find a cup of coffee, which I did get, and I've only had about 3 sips of. But at least it's not hot anymore. I mean, like unbearably hot. Now it's just lukewarm, which is really kind of where I like it. But in theory, oh, I did get another shell, Sophia. I didn't. Where's the camera? There it is. Focus on that. It's not going to focus. I'll show you later. I got another shell. It's a tiny little snail shell. Let's go. Did you say it should be in the left lane? Well, I'll keep an eye out. Anyway, I looked at the analytics a little bit last night, but the reality is that I did not, right lane, I did not get a lot of attention from the car show live stream, surprisingly. However, it is getting views, not posthumously, but now that it's posted as a long form video. So search that the other thing is that we'll get a lot of search, whatever I'm trying to say. Did Carney pop back in? Is what I just saw? All right, we're back on 95 North, or about to be. It will get a lot of attention from search when people that can't go to the show search Daytona Turkey Run. My issue is that I've already had a complaint on the quality of the video, so the second half is kind of blocky, unfortunately, but whatevs. I will survive. So anyway, I'll leave the phone on because we're still hanging out, I guess, but we're just gonna go whatever road I'm on, 95 North, until we hit 295, and then we'll hit 295 and go back home. So I may turn this off eventually and turn on some music, but for now, as long as I got people in here enjoying the chat, we'll hang out. Palm Coast 2 miles. Yeah, wow, we went on a gigantic circle. That's funny. Funny, funny, funny. We drove on a big circle mission. We were like the manta rays or stingrays, whatever they were. We were just swimming in circles. We probably had more fun than they did, though. I can't, yeah. I'm driving on the interstate. I don't need to be trying to read the chat. Do you know about being able to post edit your live? I didn't see exactly what that said, but yes, YouTube Studio has an editor that is decent for clipping things. However, I tried to blur something out the other day and couldn't get it to work worth a shit. And if I have downloaded videos in the past and edited them, and the quality was not, it was actually worse because the download was in like 720 or something. So I'll, as it was, the majority of people will enjoy it, and occasionally I'll get some just like that guy this morning that post some comment. It really doesn't matter because people like that are going to post negative comments anyway, because that's just how those people are. Haters gonna hate. And I'm not sweating any of it. I responded to him as I would, whatever I'm trying to say. I basically told him if he wanted to redo the infrastructure of the cellular towers around the Daytona International Speedway, then maybe the quality would have been better. But I'm not going to throw out my Samsung Galaxy Ultra S25 because he thinks I should. Because he said I should throw out my camera because the quality sucked. It's like, dude, it's live streaming, bro. That wasn't just a filmed long-form video. But my intention today, if I had gone back, was to put the hat cam on, and then we would have had at least a half an hour worth of footage to play with. But between the lives that we did, I may still scan through it and do a screen recording and grab what is good quality and edit it out into a long form video. If there are no cops behind me, I'm going to take this hole before it gets closed. I don't know if that was a cop that I just did that directly next to. That's why I got quiet real quick. I don't think so. I think it's just an ex-cop car. That would have been bad. Although really I wasn't doing anything that ridiculous. Not that he could see. All right. We got some space. Let's see what's going on here. Live chat. Lots of things that I can't really say. Wow, mother. Yep, can't see it. It's too far away. Sorry, guys. I tried. I can't even see it. Alaska. What? Never did find him, unfortunately. That was Alaska, probably just telling a story. He has lots of stories. He's lived a lot and almost died a lot and stuff like that. He also has a channel, if it has not been shared yet, which is, he's just kind of starting to get into it, but has some interesting, like I said, some interesting stories to share. And he lives in Alaska, so that in and of itself creates lots of interesting stories. So the other day he drove to the store in conditions that most of us would probably never in a million years want to be in. St. Johns County, Pelletier Creek. Y'all remember this? Didn't we already do this once? I'll give you a hint. We absolutely already did this once. We have already covered this part of I-95. Hey, Favor Dyke State Park. Huh. I wonder if that's interesting. Maybe we should go check that out. Then we could drive in a circle and go to MarineLand and end up in Palm Coast and then get back on I-95 again. And we could just keep doing that. It would be like Groundhog Day. Executive decision. We're not going to do that. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, MarineLand's the next exit, so we still got more. Why? Just keep driving, people. You don't have to just randomly drop down 10 miles an hour for no particular reason. Coming over, look out. Here I am, it's smoke. Just trying to maintain a speed. Didn't think it would be that much to ask, but you're all a bunch of friendly Thanksgiving travelers. Don't speed up because I'm trying to pass you, you friendly Thanksgiving passenger traveler person. Thank you. Literally accelerated as I got next to him. Anyway, we're not doing that this part of the trip. We're just driving and enjoying our drive with our fellow friendly Thanksgiving travelers. Sterling, where are you? No, you wouldn't be here. You'd be north, if anything, if he's still in here. Try flying during a search and rescue. Yep. There's not as much traffic in there. And you probably weren't live streaming at the same time. I did not read the whole story, obviously. Oh, there's a hot rod up ahead. It's a little Liz Coupe. She's my little Liz Coupe and a Mustang. You don't know what I've got. So that's the thing, is if you live in Jacksonville, it's actually just as easy to drive down to the show and then sleep in your own bed. Yeah, that's sweet. 32 something wild. And there's a Mustang and then a Ford truck. That would be a Gent side, I believe, is what it's called. And I hope that cop car that we saw earlier is not a cop, because he just slowed down and I just blew past him. But whatevs. There's that truck. That's nice. That's a nice truck there, sir. Go ahead and get over, even though you accelerated when I passed you like a typical Thanksgiving traveler. The cop is not a cop, or if he is, he ain't worried about me because he's getting off at the rest area. Bye. Wow, quarter of a tank. Well, we used a tank full of gas on our little 2-day tour. A 2-day tour, isn't that something in French? Parlez-vous français? A 2-day tour? Why are you hanging out in my blind spot, you stupid fuck? Oh, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to do that. Ignorant jackass, non-driving Thanksgiving traveler. The last dude I passed got behind me and attached himself to my blind spot. Just like this Bronco is doing to this Volkswagen. You know you can accelerate and drive at your own rate of speed. You do not have to associate yourself directly with the nearest car. There you go. Good job. I'm starting to do it again, aren't I, guys? Happy travelers, Thanksgiving travelers. They're all my friends. We're having a good time on I-95. Dun, 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 dun. Hope you like my song, everyone. Tour de France, the Tour de France. This one, something, lots of words. Can't really read that long. Got to do short bursts. As I am doing 80 miles per hour on the interstate highway. Possibly even 81. Scary, 81. Whoa. Buc-ee's, there's someplace else we're absolutely not going. I went to a Buc-ee's once because I was on a road trip and my friends made me stop there. Speaking of overwhelming and someplace I have no desire to ever go again, Buc-ee's. MarineLand. Hey, guys, we could go to MarineLand. I've even already got a bracelet on my arm. Oh, wait, they're closed. Dang. Oh, well. We'll just keep driving then. But I'll leave the bracelet on my arm because it's cool. What's up? I can't see who said that because we're driving. By the way, did y'all notice the Bronco that has now accelerated to 2 cars up and attached itself to a different car? But it's now slowing down again. And then this Camry is probably going to swerve over into my lane because they're obviously staring at their phone. So again, I don't know if you're in here, Sterling, but I feel for you driving as much as you do because people are stupid. Yeah, that guy has totally attached himself to this little Mini and has now slowed down. I shouldn't be gaining on you, dude. My cruise control's set. I'm doing it again. Sorry. Jacksonville, 41 miles. And that's to downtown. Takes a special kind of patience for that line of work. Amen to that. What are we headed to? We're headed back home. We're headed back to Jacksonville. Rehad. Rehad? Smoke is headed back home. Hi, checking in. Hi, checking in. I can't. Chris Ellis, what's going on, brother man? Yeah. If you need to know, the chat can explain it to you. We're driving home from Daytona. We went to the car show. We did not go today. We went yesterday. Today we've just been exploring some state parks, some Florida stuff, because I know most of my audience is from places other than Florida. Many of them are actually overseas. So we actually had a nice, enjoyable, go Mini, go, 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 keep going. Nice little enjoyable exploration. Smoke, you owe me a coffee. I don't know why I owe you a coffee, but okay. Anytime. And now there's somebody coming up behind me like gangbusters. Go ahead, man. Hurry up. Please, be my guest. The faster you go, the faster I can go without getting anyone's attention. Bye. Zoom, zoom. Watch me. I'm going to go get a ticket. Yay. La, 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 la. And now all these dipshits will chase him. Because even though they were doing 35, they see that guy going fast, so now they're going to go fast. Until they decide not to and just cluster up and block traffic. But at least Mr. Mini started going again, so that's good. And I am trying to kind of glance at the chat occasionally, but it's small writing and I can't necessarily see it on the dashboard. I can usually see small, short sentences. Closest I ever been to Florida was South Carolina and something else. But the chat also goes away, unfortunately. I can turn that at least back on. Is Sarasota as big as Daytona? I do not know. I owe somebody a coffee. I miss what? Sarasota. I miss Sarasota. Okay. And I'm swerving because I'm looking at the chat. Sorry about that. We're not going to do that anymore. Rehad. LOL. I don't know why Rehad keeps coming up. Do we have somebody in here named Rehad? Here's somebody in their little Honda Pilot that thinks they're a race car driver. Watch this. That's his name, Rehad. Who's Rehad? Rehad Rush. Wow. He's a friend from overseas. Oh, okay. Right on. Like I said, I can sort of recognize the names that I know from this distance. Eyes on the road, exactly. But I'm trying to maintain safe driving more than anything else. And, you know, I'm not going to shut it down because I need watch hours. So as long as y'all are hanging out and enjoying it, we'll cruise up 95 north. And and keep on trucking. Ms. B's Car Wash. Hyundai service. Hyundai of St. Augustine. Hyundai. Something about coffee. Stop for food or fun. Adam and Eve. So, yeah. I don't know why. I'd rather fun. So there used to be a place in St. Augustine called Cafe Risque. And it was a nude cafe or a nude restaurant or whatever. I always thought that was a really disgusting concept. I don't particularly want some naked person serving my food. I don't think those two things should be directly associated. Now, I'm not saying I've never had a meal at an adult gentleman's club, but it wasn't served by the naked people. Keep going, bud. So there, that's all. Cafe Risque. I don't think they exist anymore. Unsanitary and not, yeah, just gross. Oh, that Lexus decided to accelerate. He must have looked up from his phone. Hi, Smoke, Taylor, Sophia. Who's that? Road King. What's up? Roadie's back. Glad to see you, Rihad. Have a great night. Thanks for coming in. The Lexus is slowing down again. So again, my cruise control is on for those of y'all late to the show. So I am not accelerating and decelerating. I am behind friendly fellow travelers who are looking likely at their phones instead of driving. So they slow down and then they speed up. Anyone who's ever driven on an interstate in the United States and paid attention knows this. But it's a never-ending source of frustration and or irritation for me. Because I like to just set my cruise control and drive. And if there's nothing in the way, there's no reason for you to slow down. It's kind of where I'm at with it. And we got people slamming on brakes. Okay, there's a tire. Somebody had a blowout. Awesome. Okay, that's fine. See, at least that time there was a reason for it. The 6 to 8 other times we've done that today, there was absolutely no reason for it whatsoever. People were just doing that. So now we're back. Back up to 80. There's the truck that lost his tire, probably. Uh-oh, they're slowing down again. Why are you slowing down again? He's gone. He pulled over. His tire is gone. It's no longer a hazard. Keep going. Keep going. That's fine. And he immediately accelerated as soon as I did that. And I'm screwed. Okay, awesome. Sweet. Never mind. Yeah, he punched it when he saw me trying to get past him. That's hilarious, dude. So did the gray car, mind you. He didn't punch it, he just accelerated. And I'm not saying I don't do the same thing, because I'm kind of a dick, but this guy in the Lexus is just a terrible driver. Like, he's doing now 15 over, or something stupid. Not literally, but... Anyway. 13 people watching me drive on 95 North. I couldn't get 13 people in my live stream from one of the largest car shows in the United States of America. But I've got 15 people in my live stream driving on I-95 North. Mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. And there's a lot of traffic. I'm glad we're not going south. They're probably still trying to go to Daytona. Unbelievable. I have a larger audience now than I did for that entire car show. It's a holiday. I'd rather be on the bike. Yeah, traffic. Oh my God. I'm so glad that we're not going south. Because, yeah, that would not have me very happy, as I'm sure y'all have gathered. I just saw another Cybertruck. That's 4 I've seen this weekend. I can't believe there's 4 people on the planet that would buy that ugly piece of stainless steel refrigerator looking garbage. My mind is still, blown by the audience difference. But I know, I don't know if any of y'all watch Vice Grip Garage, but Vice Grip Garage will fly out to a place, go to an abandoned car, put it together not safe, but put it together as much as he can to get it running, and then drive it back across country. And he leaves most of the drive in with a good soundtrack. Are you posting up the car show after it clears with YouTube? It's up. There's 3 different live streams on my channel. If you can't find them from the live tab, they're on a post. I posted a post with the links. I posted a post. But what I was going to say is one of the most viewed parts of Vice Grip Garage is that traffic sucks. I'm glad we're not going that way. Is the drive home. Like I said, he'll put on a soundtrack. I'll pull it up on laptop ASAP. Right on. Oh, like I said, he'll put on a YouTube-friendly soundtrack and just do exactly what we're doing here, except he's just driving. And I think he does it in. There's another Cybertruck. Wow. He does it in a time lapse, so it's 4x or something like that. But still, he's just driving. People seem to like watching people drive. And I got into the center lane because there was a truck that was actually coming up, decided to accelerate. But then when I got out of his way, he slowed back down. Because people are weird. Mr. Bronco's kind of got it. He's doing it right. But he seems to be slowing down a little bit. But so far, he's doing good. So that truck is now hanging out in my blind spot. And the Bronco has definitely slowed down. So we're going to do a little clusterfuck if you're ready. Let's all get bunched together. Oh, he backed off. Wow, what a good driver. Smart truck driver. Good guy. I say truck, it's a pickup truck, not a semi. Thank you. Although the only reason I got out of this lane in the first place is because you were gaining on me. Y'all want to see smoke for a minute? Hi. Sunbeam directly in my face, which is why I can't see the chat. I guess I could put my this thing. But we're gonna see a Bronco that has slowed back down again. Oops, I already hit it. There we go. I don't know why, but he slowed down. Oops, and then Buick decided to take my hole. Thank you, Buick. You're a friendly Thanksgiving traveler. Have a nice day. You really didn't need to make that move for another 20 minutes, but whatever. Bronco, if you speed back up, then you can still be the leader, but otherwise I'm going to keep on trucking with my cruise control on and pass you. Although, you guys start placing your bets on whether this Bronco is going to accelerate once I get next to him as I get closer to this white truck in front of us and try and block the hole. I'm not going to let him, but I'm curious if he's going to. Nope. Not yet. Nope, he's just slowing down. Must have gotten a phone call or a text or something. And I saw brakes up ahead, but we're going to get over so that we can actually see. Well, except that white truck got over too, so now we still can't see. It's okay though. Oh wow, I lost most of my audience. Yay, everybody finally got bored. Was there a chat saying, all right, we're bored, we're out of here? I use a vice grip as a shifter. Uh-oh, we're stopping again. For probably no particular reason. Yep. Just hitting brakes. Really, dude? You better accelerate if you're going to do that. Yeah, you're going to have to accelerate. I will tailgate the piss out of you if you don't accelerate. You do not need to be in the fast lane if you're not going to be traveling fast. That's all. We could just hop on that car dolly and use his gas. He's got a Duval tag. He's going to Duval. That's where we're going. That'd be fun. All right, lady, you gonna get over? Hell no, I'm in the fast lane now, boy. All right, well, then I'll pass you in the middle lane. No problem. Cruise control is back set again. We're gonna pass this lady that is a nice, happy Thanksgiving traveler, oblivious to the world around her. Drinking her energy drink or whatever it is. Now, a white truck has slowed down, so that's unfortunate. That's fine. We'll go in the slow lane. Nocatee, Palm Valley. We're not going to get this hole, are we, guys? Am I making a huge mistake? I am. Yep. We're not going to get this hole. That sucks. Oh, especially because they're stopping. Awesome. Coming back over. Some bitch. And now we're doing 70. And stuck in a clusterfuck. Yay! Driving with smoke. It's entertaining at the very least. What's up, purple truck? Centurion. To 295, Jack's Beaches. Hey, look at that. We almost got back up to 80. Yay! Hey, brown chicken, brown chicken, brown chicken, can't have every hole you want. Exactly. Y'all saw that too in real time. I mean, I could have punched it and taken it, but I wasn't about to cut off that truck driver. Oh, now you're finally going to get out of my way so that you can remain attached to that person? Okay, it's cool. And I'm going to set my cruise back where I had it. Stay in your lane. I didn't see, but the visor was down with the mirror open, so they were probably putting on makeup. That was always a fun one. We had a chick smash into the back of our school bus And I never saw the final details, but she probably shoved a mascara pencil through her eye, because the reason she hit us is because she was putting on her makeup while she was driving directly behind a school bus. She kind of ended up under the bus. Luckily, we weren't traveling that fast. But if she went far enough, she probably, shoved a mascara pencil into her eye. So don't put your makeup on while you're driving, ladies. Take the time to put it on in the morning if you're going to wear it. And then just drive safely. That way you can text your friends while you're driving instead and be even more distracted. 65, Duval County. Woo! We're in Jacksonville. Dang old dang, man. I guess I'll slow down if it's 65 here. A little bit. 295. So we do need to get on 295, but not that part. There are multiple exits to get on 295. You ain't from around here, are you, Farmer? I can tell, because you're... Overpasses. There's a fire truck, because some dumbass probably flicked a lit cigarette out the window and started a brush fire. That is a very common occurrence during drought type seasons. Oh no, somebody had a heart attack while they were driving, maybe. That's scary. I hope that doesn't ever happen to me. Yep. Other stories, sad stories, we don't need to tell them. Oh, here comes little Honda again. He must have stopped at the rest area, and now he's race car driving again. Zoom, zoom, watch me. Look, I'm gonna... Yeah, that would have been a really bad move, bro. We have brake lights again. Because Old St. Augustine Road. Excuse me. Who dat? Where are we? What time is it? 3:39. I know exactly where I'm going to stop on my way home for dinner. Oh yeah. Which means I need to get off on Normandy. What day is it? It's Friday? Oh, never mind. That could be a really bad idea. But, excuse me, we'll probably do it anyway. Because going to restaurants on a Friday is always a terrible idea. 295, Beltway, Orange Park, Jack's Beaches. I guess I'm speeding my ass off again. Oopsie, sorry. I am kind of going with the flow of traffic though, mostly. Just some aggressive lane changes. Oh man, I need you to not stop. Just keep driving, guys. You got this. We got this. Keep going. Yay. Yay. Oh, damn it. Never mind. So much for yay. Now yay. Yay. It's like a dash cam. I have a dash cam. We're dash camming it. Dash camming it. Bubble. All right. Everybody's hauling ass today, so we'll go with that. Pretty sure it's 65, but we can do 80. I'm fine with that. We're going to put the visor up because that's bright. Yep. So on 295, we're all doing 80 and a 65. And, well, we're doing 80 and we're being passed like we're standing still. And it is a 65 mile per hour zone. Whereas on 95, where it was a 70 mile per hour zone, we were doing 80 and everybody was in our way. So there's really no rhyme or reason or logic to driving in Jacksonville, Florida. That's all. Or in Florida in general. Because Taco that just got in front of me doing 90 is now slowing down. And I'm going to hit him. Unless he gets out of the way. Now I'll hit the Saturn or the Tesla. Because there's a Lexus blocking me from getting over. Now there's a Highlander trying to squeeze in that hole. You non-driving fucks, get out of the way. Go eat your damn turkey leftovers. Oops, I said the F word again. Dang. I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. Hi again. Back in the something. Hey, brown chicken. Okay, so nobody's really chatting. Everybody's just kind of lurking. That's fine. I have no problem with that. If I still see 4 on that little number, I'm not going to turn it off because, again, it's watch hours. And I appreciate it. Okay. There's a motorcycle back there. This guy's going to get in front of me and drive real slow. Sorry, motorcycle. Watch out. Thank you for getting in front of me and hitting your fucking brakes, you stupid fuck. That one got a finger. Even though I was kind of already around her, she still needed that finger because she does not drive right. So, I think it was Moto. Sorry, somebody was talking about they'd rather be on the bike. There's a bike behind me. Phew! Ugh, water treatment plant. Oh, man, that stinks. There's another person slamming on brakes in the middle of the interstate highway to get over because they weren't paying attention to where their exit was. We saw one earlier slam on brakes and go across 4 or 5 lanes of traffic to get onto a rest area. That was entertaining. We're coming up on the Buckman Bridge, which goes over the St. Johns River, for anyone who's actually still listening or paying attention at all. The St. Johns River is one of, I think, somebody corrected me, I think there's 2 in the United States maybe that flow north. And then I believe the Nile is another one that's definitely not in the United States, but flows north. And this bike is drafting me, which I do not like. But whatever. If that's what he wants to do. My issue with drafting on a motorcycle is if you screw it up at all, you start buffeting and it'll send you into a frickin' death wobble. Watch out, pig. Don't you even think about it, you pseudo police, school cop, wannabe, whatever. Anyway, whatever I was saying about, yeah, motorcycles drafting. Red River or something. Oh, y'all want to see the river? There's downtown Jacksonville, by the way. That is theoretically a law officer behind me, though, so I shouldn't have done that. I'm just going to put you down there for a second. Oh, I think you're upside down. Sorry. I think it's fine. I'm just going to put you back over. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, you're upside down. You're back right side up. No, you're not. You're totally upside down. How the hell did that happen? I don't know, but I don't know if this cop can actually pull me over or not, and he's gaining on me, so please hold. Please continue to hold as we try not to get thrown in jail for something really stupid. Thank you for continuing to hold. I mean, worst case scenario, he could actually report me to someone else who could pull me over, I guess. I'm not worried about getting pulled over for speeding. I'm going with the flow of traffic, but we are a hands-free state, and I was just holding my phone in my hand with the cop, right? Pseudo cop. Again, an officer of the law. So that's why I'm not playing with the phone right now. So anyway, there's that. We're probably going to get over because it's about to get stupid. He ain't worried about me at all. I still don't want to do this in front of him, though. Where are we at here? Okay, we're upside up again. Good. There. Oh, sorry. Just hang out like that for a second. Seven. I got more viewers while my phone was leaning on my leg. That is entertainment. He ain't worried about me at all. Let's see if we can get you guys back on the road. There you go. There you go, guys. Oh, he just floored it. But not after me. He's going off the off-ramp. And here's a little Volkswagen coming up on me like I'm standing still, but he's going to drive like shit no matter what I do. Here he comes. Mimi, look at me. I'm a wild man. Oh, look, we're focused on the dashboard. That's ridiculous. There we go. Sorry you're looking at mostly hood. Uh-oh. Why would you do that? This is called the slow lane. This is where you're supposed to be. I shouldn't be passing you on the right. Yeah, I see you looking at me. I'm talking to you. Uh-oh. Dangerous moron. Look out. See, I do not do that. I would consider myself a semi-aggressive driver. I don't speed and weave in and out of traffic. I do the flow of traffic, and when somebody is not doing the flow of traffic, I go around them. And not that it's that important, but I want the camera better. You're probably wiggling again, too. Wiggle it just a little bit. I mean, this afternoon's drive has been a lot better than this morning's drive, I will say that. Overall, almost pleasant. This morning drive, I was dropping F-bombs and all kinds of neat stuff. Oh, okay. I guess you're going to get over too. I guess that works still. Except you have to go with the flow of traffic in this lane. Or I'll do this. Don't do it, truck. Don't do it. I'm here now. Thank you. You know what else I like is the little yellow lane departure things in people's cars now. Because it prevents them from, sometimes prevents them from making terrible moves. Why did that car just hit its brakes? That was the hole I was going to take, and he just totally screwed it up for me. Yeah, okay, I'm screwed. I'll just get over again. Get behind this person. Yay! Had to turn the cruise control off again, guys. Sorry. You want to see the ghetto? Or one of the ghettos? Oh no, because then I can't go to my restaurant that I want to go to. Never mind. I have to pee. Why would you say that? Don't make me think about that right now. And we're almost home. Just hold it a little bit longer. Plus, we're going to stop and get... Oh, this guy's going to come over here for no reason. No, they didn't. Put the blunt down and drive for a second. What? I used to live there. I built that shed, as a matter of fact. Y'all didn't see it, but I could have shown it to you. Anyhow, did anybody try to guess what I was going to get for dinner on the way home? I don't think so. Haha, are we there yet? Nope. Are we almost there? That's what I used to say. Are we almost there? No, kids, shut up and play with your whatever coloring book. Damn. Wow. That was interesting. Sorry. I'm going to keep any further comments to myself. Okay, chick, jab the shit out of me. Good job. Oh, shit. Well, do it then, since you're stupid ass. You friendly Thanksgiving traveler. You have just completely screwed up me. I do not appreciate that at all. There you go. Slam on brakes on the interstate because you didn't know you were going to get off at that exit 20 miles ago. And screw up the entire interstate because you're stupid. I drove around 6 cars and then slammed on brakes and cut them all off to get off on the exit that was a mile ahead. Woo! I'm a race car driver. I'm a race car driver. You're just a dumbass. Get out of the way. Deep breath. Oh, I'm taking deep breaths. You think I can drive this crazy without taking deep breaths? I'm not driving crazy at all. Like I said, slightly aggressive. Normandy Boulevard, 1 mile. Ready? Here comes crazy. Meow. That was so crazy. Y'all didn't see that. Poor doggo. FedEx truck in my way. He's going slower than everyone else. That's right, folks. I live near the Jacksonville Equestrian Center, which is where the Jacksonville Fairgrounds has been moved. And next year's Jacksonville Fair will be about 10 minutes from my house. 7 minutes, if I remember correctly. So I'm hoping they have some really cool shows there, concerts and stuff. once they open up the new fairgrounds. And I even contemplated possibly getting a job there. Sorry, I choked on those words. Just because it would be entertaining if I was like the guy that was like, oh yeah, I'm the maintenance guy. I'm in charge of everything. I drive around in a golf cart all day and tell people what to do. We're going to make the light. 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 Oh my God, tires may squeal a little bit. It's okay, we made the light. Yeah. Sorry, guys. We were making the light. We made the light, guys. Wasn't it exciting? It was scary, I'll bet. Oh my God, you're looking at the dash again. Oh God. You're all floppy, guys. We need a fluffer. Oh, also, you're looking directly at the sunlight. There's a homeless person picking up glass or something. I don't know. All right, we're going to get over here. I'm going to turn the camera this way. And I'm going to put it like that. And I can close that like that. Now I can sort of see again. So we're about to pull into a parking lot. And then I'm going to catch up on the chat. And then I'll probably wrap this up because I'm going to go get me some, if anybody ever even responded, I don't notice. I'm going to go get my fried shrimp dinner that I get about once a month. Because I like me some fried shrimps. And hopefully my next door neighbor who works here is not working. Oh, we'll turn this back on so y'all can see the barbecue. Because there's a barbecue. He's barbecuing. He's smoking. Smoking. Daredevil barbecue? That's what? I'm not eating in a place called Daredevil Barbecue. All right. Neighbor is not here. That's good. Not that I don't get along with my neighbor, but we just don't really interact. We're going to back into a spot. And y'all like that, didn't you? Especially my truck driving friends. All right. Hi, little baby. Y'all see the baby? It's just a little baby. He's like, what the hell is going on? I liked where I was before. It was safe and warm and moist. Yep, we went moist. Flip it. All right, we're flipping it. We're hitting the chat. Where are we at? Live chat. Oh my God, I don't know what we did, but it was fun. Are we there yet? Battery power, 15%. I have to pee. Great view. Red River in Minnesota flows north. So that's probably the one we were talking about. Perfect French smoke. Parlez-vous français? Can't have every hole you want. PSA brought to you by Smoke. Yeah, I wish I could have seen the chat better while I was driving. Don't tell me they're not open. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to shut this down at this point. Where did the chat go? Dang it. Oh my God, my neighbor is looking at me weird, actually laughing at that Smoke. Well, glad I could share with your neighbor. Anyway, guys, I have no idea. It says there's 3 people in here. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because at this point we're shutting it down. I'm going to go get myself some dinner that I can enjoy when I get back at the house. Where is the camera? There it is. And I'm going to relax and have a couple beers and possibly a shot of whiskey. So who knows? There might be a drunken live stream later on tonight. Usually Pilato shows up for those. I was with you to the end. Well, thanks, Jen. Awesome. I think there was actually a few people here still probably lurking. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Anytime, of course, in the lives and the long form. Half here, part lurking. Sounds good. Have a great rest of day, Smoke. Many of y'all, I'm sure I will see on the webs, on the other people's lives and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to get off here and get some dinner and get back home and not have any more responsibilities or driving or anything. So thanks for watching, y'all. Love you all. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.